Hi folks, and welcome to the Fimbulmilk channel, and I'm in the forest again, and today I want to talk to you about another really valuable forest resource. And please take note, this is just the beginning of maybe several videos, because this is rather a really big topic, and times being as they are, and with let's call it totalitarian regimes worldwide taking over, it is almost a given that there will be food scarcity. I don't want to get political here, but I want to say this is highly probable that this is manufactured. We could feed everyone on this planet, and but enough said. Given that, a lot of you guys who are not rich will be poor. Period. There's no way to change that. There's no way to get out of this fix. And as I said, it's not meant to be political, but it's a given. And the thing is, well, you can sit in your living room and complain about it, and fact is I do a lot, and but that doesn't fill your stomach. And even in Germany, there is food poverty already. It's already here. It's not something in the future or a survival situation that might occur or not. It's not a scenario. It's here. It's obviously, actually, and very concretely, the reality. As I said, you can sit in your living room and complain about that, and I do that a lot. And but on the other hand, all hope's not lost, because there is a little savior you might not even you might know, and you might actually loathe it fiercely. Most people loathe this plant as a weed, and I'm talking about this little guy here. This is stinging nettle, stinger. There are a lot of names around, and the botanical name is Urtica diolica, and this might as well be our savior. And if you look at the stem, you might see it has some it comes across like that. You see some sort of a fluting in the stem. If you open the stem, you can see there is some sort of a hollow section in it. The leaves are have a sort of a saw shape, and are a bit, I think the term is lancet shape, or spear shape. Please let me know in the comments if I got it wrong and you know the correct term. Also, where the leaves meet the stem, there are these little knots where new shoots are coming out, and what you want to take is the young shoots. The young shoots, this part here, if I and show you this. This part here not only is delicious, but it also contains a high amount of protein, up to 25% per plant. It varies widely from plant to plant, and it is rich with omega-3 fat acids and plant oils. Also, there are a lot of vitamins in it, and the potassium amount is so high that you actually could use nettle fibers as fire starter. And the older shoots develop some sort of they already broke off, but there are these little hooks. They are composed of some calcium compound and filled with histamine, and that's what makes the nettle sting. I sort of developed kind of immunity against it, since I'm constantly eating these. And the young shoots can be used in a similar way as spinach is, and this will keep you going, will keep your family and yourself going, even in a pinch. If you get potatoes or some carbohydrates additionally, maybe some oatmeal or something, or anything that's more starchy or filling, to complement this with, and a little bit of oil, and maybe some onions. This will sustain you for a really long time, and this is not just a survival plant, it's also a culinary experience, and it is a really valuable culinary experience too. You don't need to be starving to try them, and the trick is, if you want to pick them, the hooks are going this way, so you want to pick the plant that way. You can even take your fingers, and just as long as you don't move against the direction of the hooks. The hooks are up, and if you go up, then you will not encounter any problems. Maybe a little bit of stinging, but well, it goes away, and it might actually be beneficial. And I like to make it in a similar way as spinach, or I like to cook it together with wild garlic or Jack by the hedge. And this little guy here, which is another, which I will make another video of, this is ground elder, which is a really valuable food resource too, and also a highly aggressive weed most gardeners hate, but this is one of the most delicious herbs and weeds you can grow, and it doesn't need any work at all. It just propagates by itself, and this will be the flower. But back to the nettle. This is the part you want. Maybe even just this little part here, the youngest shoots. Because they are really tender, and the older plants are reputed to develop a substance, I forgot the name, that might cause diuretic problems, or kidney problems even. I have eaten this stuff all the time. I also dry them for winter, and you can make tea from them. You can use also the older tea, the older leaves for tea, and just dry them beforehand, and you will very fine. And the nettle tea is actually quite delicious. If you even, especially if you complement it with some other flowers or something. And actually, this plant is so full of forest resources that this is not halfway the end of it. So you can use the fibers for nettle cordage. If you look at that, if I take this apart, you can even when fresh, you can that was but those were the youngest ones. You obviously need long stalks for that, but even not processed at all, they are halfway stable, and you can make pretty rugged cordage from it, and use it for sewing. You can even make twine from it. You can use it for binding and stuff. But that's an occasion for another video. Also, you can use it as a medicinal, another video. You can process the roots and the seeds, and I haven't tried that yet, but I heard that you can also use the fibers for fire starting before or after blossoming, before and after flowering, because then the potassium content of the plant is high enough to provide you with some sort of fire starting capabilities. Another video, an experiment I want to try, and I got some plans for the future, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And you can find hope in unlikely places, and even if you go hungry, and if I'm in a fix myself these days. It's but you can find hope, and that's something you must not forget. You can make do. You can make ends meet. I recently, several years ago, a really awesome woman, artist from the UK, made a hashtag, fuck the bread is over. Sorry for the language. I'm just quoting. I'm not obviously I would never use this kind of language in public. So and it was about it was not just about some weirdo hashtag or language, but it is about, we need to acknowledge that the golden age is over. It's not something I enjoy saying. It's not something I enjoy thinking myself. And as I said, I'm with you in the same fix. And this is not a survival scenario. This is not a test. This is reality. And I don't find any joy in that. Don't get me wrong. It's not a TV show. It's not a game. But what I really want to say, and what I want to say with all my videos and all my stuff I do on the internet, it's actually my heart is not in the internet at all. I believe in meeting actual people and connecting with actual people and being in nature and connecting with nature and things like that. And but I know a lot of you guys are pretty desperate at the moment. I know, because I am myself sometimes. But I want to give your hands a little bit to do and get your mind of things and get. You can complain about your poverty or your need or whatever, what have you. and it's for everyone it's different. For one it is not having something to eat, and for one it is not being able to buy this new outfit or these new tools or something. And that's not something you have to judge, and please don't let that divert you, because that's the purpose behind all that, to divert you. If you stick together and if you make do and if you own your poverty, if you say, okay, that's reality, I will not afford a cruise 3 times a year anymore. I don't think you did anyway, but you need to make do and put some joy into it, because be grateful for this little plant, and be grateful for what nature has to offer you, and connect with nature, connect with the little joys. Listen, there was this bird chirping right above my head, and obviously he was yelling at me while I'm sitting in the woods and disturbing his peace, because it was a he. But actually it's here, it's and it doesn't cost any money. You can go outside and you can enjoy, and and if you return, there's no harm done in picking some nettles and making some soup in it from them, making some soup from it, or spinach or something. It's not just a survival food. It's also a culinary experience, and it's for free. They grow like mad, and do it sustainably. Think about your neighbors, think about other people who also want to have some nettles maybe, and about nature of course. And I always take 1/3. 1/3 for me, 1/3 for others, and 1/3 for nature. And I think that's a rule of thumb you can go by excellently with. You will never pick a nettle field clean. It will always return, and you can harvest the root. All right, it will propagate anyway. It's actually it is considered a pest, and that's a joke on our behalf. It's because it's all there. The food is growing in your garden, and you weed it out. And if you left it, there would be a lot of insects coming. This little flower here of the ground elder attracts bees and butterflies and what have you. I don't know exactly. You would have to look that up. But wild bees and bumblebees, and I really love bumblebees. They are just so cute and funny, and if you leave these in your garden, you always have something to eat, and you have always something to entertain you, and some beauty. Every day you can see some beauty, and the birds will come because they feed on maggots and larvae and stuff. And okay, that's life, obviously. But so if you don't mow your lawn that cleanly, you can actually do, if you have a front garden or something, and your neighbors are calling the police, or you get some orders to fulfill, to do this and that, and then fire away go nuts. But maybe you plant some wildflowers on the borders, or something like that. That's something that doesn't draw attention to the authorities, and so just a little bit of food for your kitchen, but also a little bit of food for thought. So you can be rich even when you're poor. This is what I want to say. And I really hope that I could maybe give you some light in dark times. It's not about politics. It's just about that plant, and that plant is really cool, and nature provides for us all. If you just realized it's been here all along, and it's not complicated. It's really, it isn't complicated. Actually, it's a really lazy lifestyle if you just go out with your cup of tea in your hand, or coffee or something if you can afford it, and you go out into your lawn, or if you have a lawn, or into the park, and just sip a cup of tea or something, nettle tea maybe, and listen to the birds. And these are riches, and we need to acknowledge this again. So I'm pretty stoked to make some other videos about the nettle plant, and I will get myself some more, and make myself some soup from it, and maybe even I will even share my recipes. But I'm just thinking about it, and there will be some videos coming about the nettle. So thank you for dropping in, and until next time, I hope you enjoy your nature time, and take good care and hang in there. Bye.